This is Doc's Pharmacy. It's another two-story piece that opens up. The whole bottom slides out and opens to reveal the inside of the pharmacy, diner, I guess soda fountain. This piece has been tiled, as we would say, with wooden tiles that were painted and covered in polyurethane. Again, glass or plexiglass will be installed here. Again, this is tight because the set is all pushed together, but just so that you can see the inside of it and what all has gone on here. There's tile on the inside. This is a bar that people actually dance on top of. The bar slides out with this opens up almost like a book would open up and becomes a really large set piece. So inside here we've got pieces that were donated. Some of these pieces are vintage inspired, and some actually are, like the light up giant ice cream cone. A lot of these pieces came from the vintage market in downtown New Albany. There's a tiny little counter back here that you can't tell from the audience, but it's only this wide, and there's nothing underneath. It's just a little counter. So again, you see all the milkshakes and the glasses and everything. On one side of the window, there's a bulletin board with more very interesting vintage ads. A dartboard in this little corner here. We've collaged all of these other vintage ads. So this opens up, and then above it so upstairs is an apartment, and I'm going to show you how you get up there. I think you can see how this is going to just slide out. Yes? Yes. Here's the backdrop being unpacked. You want me to stand here? Okay. Got it. Would you call this the unfurling of the backdrop?
Yes. Very exciting backdrops.
It's beautiful. These backdrops are rented.
Yes.
They're very thin. I think people think that they're thick, but they're almost like a...
Yes, they're very thin canvas. You can even see the paint where it seeps through. They're lightweight, even though they're very big.
As one big piece, it's heavy, but it's really lightweight compared to what I think people think that it's. But I believe this is all airbrush, so it's not coated with thick paint like we would use. Also, a lot of times people think that either I or my students paint these backdrops. We do not do that. I always make sure to tell people, no, we didn't do that. And so they're getting ready to hang this, and they'll hang it on the bar that you can see being lowered right now. Some more of that later. This is the back side of the pharmacy. So that's the apartment there. And so the cast members who have to get up here, of course, what's really amazing to me is that when they are getting up here, it's very dark. There are way too many people involved being back here. Not really, I mean, they have to be, but it's just a lot going on back here. I would imagine people are changing from one costume to another. Very, very tight squeeze as far as time and just physical space. And I'm gonna try and get up here. It's kind of hard to film and climb a ladder at the same time, but I'm trying. Oh yeah, that's a great point of view. Look at there. So this is the balcony. And these windows open and close. They'll have glass also. And I think there's some scene where there are people out here singing and dancing, who knows what. Lots going on in all of these different spaces. But this is what it looks like behind. I just think that that's so interesting. And also now I know where some of my missing paint is. I had no idea it was up here. And you can see backstage how every inch of space is utilized for props, other pieces that have to come in and out. The scissor lift, which I get will eventually get moved, but they'll use that today to hang the backdrop. I just think it's kind of interesting to see all the things that are going on out here, and the lighting. If you'll look against this wall here, you can see that all of the lighting that's going to be installed this weekend has been loaded in, and they'll be working this weekend to get that set up.